Hello. Yahoo everyone. So, when I posted the bonus episode to Opposites Attract, I added a little hunt to it. Did you participate in it? Do you think you've found it? Comment down below if you think you have, and I'll leave any emoji if you're correct. Before I go forward, I want to give the credits for these characters. The main characters and some side characters that take place in this series do not belong to me but were written and illustrated by Hiroshi Furuta. Personalities may not match up to the personalities in the anime. Heads up, this series contains a timeskip. Bokuto is an MSBY Black Jackals and Akaashi is a well-known writer and so on. Second heads up, Akaashi's and Bokuto's high school years are the same as you see in the anime manga. Third heads up, other characters in haikyuu will have their appearances and roles in this series. Fourth heads up, this series contains profanity and subtle mentions of sexual activities and insinuations. The sexual topics will be brief but written in detail. Bullet. Akaashi jogs for a few minutes around surrounding areas of the bar. He can't bring himself to actually leave. He tries to forget about what just happened on his way out of the bar. He didn't even get a good look at the guy who grabbed him. In fact, he didn't look at all. How stupid am I to not even look back? He facepalms himself with his right hand, not noticing his missing ring. Whoever it was knew my name, he mutters under his breath. But it wasn't my friends or the two people I don't really know. Hinata and Kageyama. I heard that voice before though. The hey guy. But I'm sure I've heard someone say that before, back in high school. He can't pinpoint exactly where in high school though. In terms of location, Akaashi, get your ass back here. I feel like I'm in Subway Surfers. He starts sprinting. Akaashi, stop fucking running. Have fun on your damn birthday for once. Leave me alone. He fails to say loud enough for Atsumu to hear. Damn, does Atsumu have legs? They've been running for a while now. Don't get Akaashi wrong, he's in perfect condition, athlete condition even although he isn't one anymore. Volleyball definitely served him justice, and on top of that Akaashi goes on long runs. He's been doing this for years, specifically starting during his middle school years. Summary, they both are very athletic and have good stamina. I'll get Osamu to cook you Nanahan. Atsumu starts coughing profusely, which concerns Akaashi, causing him to do a complete 180 heading back to Atsumu. He aggressively pats his back trying to stop him from coughing when Atsumu vomits just a little. Akaashi's eyes widen. Gross. I swallowed a fucking bug. Even grosser. But you said something about food. That's really all Akaashi cares about right now, his favorite food. He hasn't eaten it in a while because Akaashi doesn't have time to take care of his basic needs. This is somewhat faulty. If ya come back to the party, I'll force Samu to make ya that Nanahana green asparagus shit. Then why are we still here? Let's go back to the party. I just fucking threw up and that's all ya fucking care about? You sure do curse a lot. Emma, say some real nasty shit. Akaashi. Nasty as in? Nasty as in absolutely atrocious and disgusting. Oh dear, we don't want that. Come on big guy, stop calling me out of my name with those weird ones. Big guy? That's just fucking humiliating. Stop complaining. He begins leading Atsumu back to the club. How many drinks did you have so far? Not enough. What about ya? A few shots. I forgot how many. Ya forget every fucking thing. Have ya ever forgotten how many pills ya have taken before? Yes, but I don't forget that I've taken them, so I usually just don't take any until the next day or two. Smart ass, you're pissing me off now. You've got quite the temper. They walk back into the club, shifting any way they can to meet back up with their group. Remember that guy I was telling ya about? I can't hear you. Well shit, I heard that though. Over here. Hinata jumps and flails his arms. Okay, weird. Atsumu says with the most diabolically disgusted expression all over his face. #mood. Can ya hear me better now? Yes. Okay, so like I was saying, Akaashi, let me introduce you to some of my other friends. Kuru doesn't wait for a response, yanking Akaashi away from Atsumu. How many friends did you invite here? Majority of the club is filled with my friends. I'm sure ya can date at least one of them, or a few maybe. No. Oh good. I don't know of any friends that are interested as far as I'm concerned. You're speaking really fast. Kyuru's words sound jumbled up to Akaashi. My bad. Business talk, am I right? Definitely, you sound like the reporters. Very traumatizing cause I never understood what they were saying. Kyuru works as a sports promoter. So you're introducing me to your friends? My single friends. Is Daisho single? Ooh, you like that snake? No, it was just a question. Why'd you invite him anyway? I felt inclusive. You remember my best bro I was telling you about? Yes, he's here. I think the two of you would pair together nicely. Y'all both played volleyball too. Really? What position was he? Wing spiker. Oh, and you were a setter. Y'all are perfect for each other. Akaashi blushes. He has no clue what the physical appearance of Kyuru's best bro is. All Akaashi knows is when he is standing in the broom's best man section during Kenma and Kyuru's wedding he might be beside this guy. Depends whose best man he is, most likely Kenma's. I don't even know this guy. Y'all went to the same high school, which means y'all we're on the same volleyball team. Oh, and he's an MSBY. Atsumu and Sakusa even know him. Oh, and Hinata. Ah, so this must be the guy Atsumu and Hinata were talking about. We attended the same school, and we were on the volleyball team together. I can't find him anywhere. Well, I'll just let you meet my other, Daichi. Hey, what's up? Ah, I remember him. Akaashi, long time no see pal. He pats Akaashi on the back, knocking him off balance a bit. Where's Sugawara? Oh, he's dancing. They look at Sugawara dancing. He's in a drunken state for sure. He looks silly. Akaashi and Daichi giggle demurely in sync. Did you two get married? Yeah, last year. Whoa. Akashi's eyes widen and mouth is dropped open just a little. Sorry, maybe we should have invited you. Daichi feels a bit guilty. No, I was just a little thrown aback. We don't know each other too well, so I understand the no invitation. You seem cool though. I'd like to get to know you more. You too. Can I get your number? Sure. They exchange numbers all the while Kyuru is watching Sugawara dance his ass off in the dance floor, staggering every now and then, causing a few strangers to catch him and steady him again before they go back to dancing. It's your birthday party, right? Akaashi nods. Happy birthday. He hugs Akaashi, squeezing him. He's frail compared to Daichi, his biceps entrapping. Saamura. Hey Koshi. He hugs Sugawara next, recording a big one from Sugawara, a long hug. Although they came to the party together and lived together from afar, you would assume that they haven't seen each other in years. I want that kind of love. He catches himself smiling in his thoughts, quickly composing himself, his facial expression converting back into his softly stoic expression. Hi Akaashi, I haven't seen you in so long. He hugs Akaashi tighter than Daichi had. I never knew he was capable of suffocating someone as tall as me. Akaashi hugs him back, patting his head in the process. You look so pretty. You always look so pretty. You gotta reach me your ways. Akaashi blushes and lets out a soft giggle. He sure knows how to get someone flustered. Thanks. Akaashi, come on. Wait. Happy birthday Akaashi. He yells to Akaashi, who mouths thank you from afar. Where are we going now? My bro, Bokuto. Suddenly they come to a halt. Akaashi isn't able to catch his balance in such a short span and ends up stumbling onto a taller and muscular ladder. Hey. He catches Akaashi, picking him up and putting him back on his feet. Literally. This shocks Akaashi. His face is a blushing mess. He literally picked me up, and I just fell on him. He wishes he was unconscious right now so he would have to witness the aftermath of his embarrassing action. Finally he stables himself again and actually rashes in the features of the handsome and muscular man standing in front of him. White and black hair, yellow eyes similar to an owl's. That smile. He sees that big warming smile he's wanted to see for a long time now. For too long. Akaashi. Bokuto can't stop himself from smiling so hard. He's missed that softly stoic face so much. Hi. Fuck, why are you stuttering, Keiji? So you guys actually know each other? Kyuru receives no response. The two are trapped in each other's enchanting gazes. Akaashi never stopped blushing, but Bokuto's blushing harder than he was. Hello? He waves his hands between the two of their gazes and finally they snap back. Tetsuro? Kyuru? I was right. These two are perfect for each other. You guys know each other? Yeah, from high school. Now everything makes sense, don't you have a? Bokuto quickly covers Kiru's mouth. Shut up. Kiru laughs. Maybe I had too many drinks. This isn't. No way. Akaashi should have watched MSBY's recent game instead of sulking at his desk in front of his laptop. He 100% would have known that Bokuto was in close range to him, but he didn't. Well, you guys should exchange numbers, maybe even exchange a few kisses. Tetsuro. Ha. But seriously, exchange numbers right now. I'll be right back. And without another word he vanished into the crowd. So, Bokuto shoves his hands in his pocket. Do you remember me? Odd question, but I kinda did forget about him. I can't tell him that though. Akaashi doesn't want to risk it. What if Bokuto still goes through those major mood swings like in high school? Akaashi doesn't know. No, how could I? Akaashi smiles softly while staring into Bokuto's shining eyes. Bokuto can feel his face heating up more. He can feel an erection too. That was really charismatic. He uses big words. He can't teeth whether he liked the Bokuto he knows, remembers and loves it, the new him, matured him. Is he the same boy I feel in love with? Can I get your number? Sure. Both of them pull their phones out and exchange numbers. Please don't look at my pants. His tight light-colored pants don't help his case either, but luckily for him Akaashi doesn't look down, so Bokuto's erection goes unnoticed by the causer. So you pursued volleyball? Yeah, I don't think I'd last long at any other job. He laughs. What about you? I would have known if you continued with volleyball. I became a writer, an author. That's so you. What kind of books do you write? It varies, depends on what you're searching for. So mysterious. He hasn't changed a bit. He's so charming in his own special way. Bokuto's love and admiration for Akaashi is blasting through the roof at this point, far too out of hand. So you know Atsumu and Sakusa? Of course I do. They're the complete opposite of each other but love each other so freaking much. It's so crazy. Akaashi giggles. He sees the 18-year-old Bokuto. Oh, you wanna know something? Sure. Akaashi has an untraceable smile on his face. It won't go anywhere as long as he's talking to Bokuto or even looking at him. You could say he's in a trance. I woke up this morning at like 1 in the morning and I had the weirdest dream. I was playing volleyball and I was getting perfect sets. They felt just like yours. My sets were perfect to you. Not only perfect, but they felt like they were meant for me. I never forgot how smooth your movements were whenever you set the ball too. Usually Akaashi would never offer to play volleyball, let alone set. But Bokuto's different. Maybe we could play sometime? So you can experience my sets again. Bokuto's bursting with excitement, but he's doing a pretty good job at keeping it contained. Akaashi notices. He really hasn't changed yet. And happy birthday. He hugs Akaashi tightly too. His hand placements on Akaashi's body make Akaashi want to go crazy. A hand on Akaashi's lower part of his middle back and his other hand way lower. He can feel Bokuto's fingertips making contact with his ass. He blushes, hugging Bokuto back. Don't think about it. Don't say anything. Wanna go grab some drinks? It's on me. Akaashi nods, and within a blink of an eye, Bokuto has grabbed a hold of his hand and is leading him to the bar. They chat and drink, opening up to each other. It felt like they never stopped talking after Bokuto graduated. Bokuto hasn't changed a bit. Akaashi's a little different, but it's a good different. You should come to our next game. I'll practice even harder. I'll come. Really? Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. Odd. When Atsumu asked Akaashi to come, he rejected but when Bokuto asks, it's an automatic yes. Interesting. Akaashi downs drink after drink. Meanwhile, Bokuto's already stopped for the night. He's silently watching Akaashi with the sweetest smile on his face. You should slow down. Huh? Oh, who knew you'd be a big drinker? I'm not. I see otherwise. He takes the shot out of Akaashi's hand. He'd sipped it already, but this didn't stop Bokuto from drinking it, finishing it for him. They look at each other, their faces flushed, but they just assume it's because they're drunk. Hey Akaashi. Oh hey Bokuto. Hi Hinata. This is the guy I was telling you about. Akaashi leans over and whispers in Hinata's ear. Didn't you call him a dumb jock? You remember that? Akaashi doesn't say anything, he just looks away and smiles. Y'all think I'm stupid? I swear I'm not. I don't think you're stupid. Bokuto. He places a hand on Bokuto's knee. No, I didn't. You're gonna pay for this at practice tomorrow. Am I? Then I won't show up. If you don't show up, you're gonna get fired. I'm gonna have a bad hangover. We all probably will. Akaashi, you should come to my place. I wanna show you some things. What kind of things? Akaashi's cheeks flush more thinking about what Bokuto wants to show him. I like what? Bokuto whispers in Akaashi's ear. I got some cool toys. Oh, why was I thinking that he was talking about set? But don't tell anyone, they're gonna be so jealous. He laughs in his intoxicated state. He's so cute. I'm not a fan of the flirting happening in front of me. I wanna flirt with Akaashi. He's so fine. Thank you. Hinata's head slowly turns towards Akaashi. He'd forgotten Akaashi was there and capable of hearing him in a way. Too bad, 'cause he's mine. He flicks Hinata's forehead. You have Kageyama. You can't have the best of both worlds. Your name isn't Hana. Akaashi giggles watching the two argue over him. Oi, stupid. Come on. Kageyama approaches and places a hand on Hinata's back, signaling his appearance. Where are we going? Your place. How are we gonna get there? I got an Uber already. Let's go. Kageyama didn't drink much. He had a few shots and that's about it. How do you know where I live? I don't. Kageyama's eyes quickly look at Akaashi and Bokuto before looking back at Hinata. Shut the fuck up, dumbass. You gotta tell the driver your address. Oh, okay. Bye guys. Bokuto's waves but remembers the fight they had and turns his head away, pouting. They're totally fucking. Even the little guy has a lover. I'm so behind. Akaashi smiles through his pain. So are you gonna go to my place? Yeah. Also you live here? I have a house. Yes. Like an apartment? A house. Like a house. He cuffs Akaashi's face and brings their faces closer. He's a little annoyed by Akaashi's continuous different wordings of the same question. So a house. Okay. Is it like a temporary house? No, it's my house. I live here. I'll get us an Uber. I already got one. It's coming in like 5 minutes. Oh, okay. So you must get along with Kenma. He's my best friend. He's so mean. It's his way of affection. No, like he says that he wants to do very scary things to me, and he smiles doing it. I don't think he's joking then. Ah, don't worry about that. He's not being serious. Damn it, Kenma. Do you really need to scare everyone you fucking encounter? Yeah too. What are y'all doing here together? Atsumu seems drunk out of his mind. Can I get a shot? The bartender tells him that he cannot have any more alcohol. Aw shucks, such Amazon employees. You need a raise. Atsumu starts bawling. Sorry about him. The bartender assures no harm has been done. Atsumu, I think it's time for you to go home. I can't drive. I can barely walk. Let's go find Osamu and Suna. They're having. Atsumu covers his own mouth. They are woohooing. Oh, in a club. I know right, they're disgusting. I can smell the shit particles. Atsumu squeezes his nostrils shut. Atsumu, you're smelling your breath. My breath smells like shit? No, it smells like alcohol. Akaashi gets up carrying Atsumu towards where he said Osamu and Suna were. Akaashi? I'll be right back. Slowly Bokuto lets go of him then fades away into the crowd. Bullet. Finally, they find Osamu and Suna, who were definitely not woohooing, nor were they anywhere near the bathroom. He's more delusional when he's drunk. Not delulu bitch. Thanks Akaashi, we got him. Akaashi nods and goes through the entrance doors leaving the place. He assumed Bokuto would be out here already. Kuru, Kenma. He sees the two of them making out in the parking lot. Seriously, as if. You weren't gonna make out with Bokuto. We aren't gonna make out. Y'all probably did already. No, we didn't. Oh, how wrong Akaashi was. The night was still young, younger than he thought. Did Bokuto already come out? No, he's still in there. How would you know, pumpkin? You were too busy with me. Kuru starts trailing down Kenma's neck slowly. Okay. Soon Bokuto walks out. Akaashi, I thought you were just gonna leave me. He hugs onto Akaashi, clearly not wanting to let him go again. His hand placements seem to get more and more riskier. Kuru and Kenma see this and snicker. Our Uber is here. He lets Bokuto get in first before him. They both tell the two lovebirds outside bye before their Uber driver drives off. I'm so tired. Bokuto lays his head down on Akaashi's shoulder and holds his waist. He closes his eyes, not knowing that he's making Akaashi think things he's never thought about before. Bullet. 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 The end. This is part 2 of Ace to Setter. You guys seemed to really like part 1, so I have high hopes for this series. Many people like Bokuaka and I understand why. Their dynamic is really cute.